Small talk just dropped, and towards the end of this video, we will have exclusive update 8 gameplay for you guys to take a look at, where we can speculate and take a look at things. But just remember that it will not be close to being finalized. So we'll just take a look at it when we get there, but just it's not complete. So don't worry about that part of it.
Hi, and welcome to Small
Hi,
Talk.
Vlad.
A talk talks about
Vlad? What a
Paula.
coincidence! I actually wanted to talk to you about the game because I heard your favorite hero is a contest, just like mine. But after the balance changes, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what minis I should play. Please help me.
Actually, we're filming Small Talk right now.
Small talk? Are you gonna tell them about update 8 and all the meta changes? Can I stay?
Yes, let me tell you everything that I know.
Ooh. Paula, special guest. Power progression.
Okay, first things first. Heroes and minis used to increase their stats as you level them up. But I've heard that's gonna change. Is that true?
That's right. Power progression is gone. Minis and heroes will have their stats the same from the beginning to the end for everyone.
Wait, what will happen to those that invested so much time previously into power progression?
Well, levels will stay, but they won't be giving power anymore.
Okay.
Instead, those new levels will yield more fun rewards.
Sounds good. Let's talk about that later.
Any sets?
One of the issues of the old meta and overall game progression is that the number of minis is too overwhelming to the new players and not enough for veteran players at the end of the game.
True. Is there a plan to pace that better in the next update?
Exactly. We're going to group minis into different sets and let players unlock them in order, batch by batch. There will be sets for beginners as well as veteran players. Beginner sets are, of course, easier to understand and use than later sets. However, later sets have more potential to change the course of a battle when used by a skillful player.
Sets? So you're saying is that early sets of minis will be unlocked rather quickly, but would mostly be for learning the basic game mechanics, and then expand to the more advanced sets, right?
Yep, exactly. Clear way to introduce the game gradually to the new players.
So wait, what happens when you collect all the minis in a set?
Well, each set will contain hidden special mini as well. When minis in a set are all collected, the next mini set will become available.
So in addition to unlocking new units, you will also be able to get cosmetics when upgrading them, which are tied to them directly, right?
Yep. Stay tuned for more details on that front.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about cosmetic progression a bit more. It sounds cool, but what is it exactly? What's the big picture here?
Well, actually, I have no idea.
And then what do we do?
I have all the answers right here.
The team has introduced cosmetic progression for all players to collect
great.
and customize their games. Now, collecting emotes, avatars, and skins will have more rewards, including cool, new, and remade game boards.
Boards being part of the skin sets does sound exciting. So getting a shipwreck board by unlocking shipwreck-themed skins, for example?
Exactly, and also Shipwreck board is back with a brand new look.
That's cool.
But how do I obtain experience and more of that cosmetic level?
The gallery. The gallery is a new system introduced in Update 8. All collectible cosmetics will be shown in the gallery. It's also one of the places to produce resources. As players build up their gallery, it will look even better and produce more passive resources that can be collected every day.
Wow, okay. Well, that's a lot of changes for progression in the meta game. So now, logging in every time will yield some progression towards more content and customization?
Yes, so don't forget to collect your resources each day.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you for tuning in into another Small Talk. We hope these changes will help both new and veteran players, and that the skill ceiling will overall be raised with these changes as you're ready to take on the competitive side of the game.
This update is so big, and it basically changes the entire game outside of its gameplay. I think the team will need some time to get it right. Actually, on the exact time and details, Yes, stay tuned to Clash Mini's social channels and creators over the coming months.
Oh, and just a heads up for those that stick with us all the way until the end. Prepare for Mega Minute, featuring our creators because upcoming update will be packed to the brim with content. Bye!
Adios.
Wow. All right, so we're going to have some gameplay rolling through on the side. And as you can see, we're just going to be looking around at things. There is a bar on the left-hand side that was over there. Looked like it had some icons on that. So I'm just letting the recording roll on my side. But as you can see, the gameplay very much updated. The graphics look a little bit smoother. Well, there's a little pop-up there. It looks like when the monk got a KO, a like card popped out that indicated like monk got 1 kill. Now it's, oh, the monk has done 30 damage. The wave master's on a rampage. Monk got a 2nd kill. So it seems like there's going to be different things that interact. And let's see here. It looks like, let's take a zoomed in look here at the start of round 2. And it looks like there's a goblin, a ranged, a crown, a clan. So I mean, from my experience in auto battlers, these are like traits classes. So maybe traits and classes, like it could be like, it looks like the goblin, there's 2 goblins. So maybe the goblins have like their goblin classes. So now goblins synergize. There's a ranged unit. So the dark goblin is a ranged unit. Maybe, I'm not sure what the other ones could be. I know the range is pretty clear. It looks like there's 2 kinds of melee, or potentially 3 kinds of melee. Maybe the crown is like you have 1 hero, and like the hero has like its own traits. So like maybe in like trio mode, like having 2 heroes would gain X amount of percentage things or something like that. So that is absolutely massive. That's what that looks like. What do you guys think this is? Let me know down in the comment section below. Is it traits? Is it classes? I mean, based on my knowledge of auto battlers, I'm very excited for this. This looks sick. So we'll keep the gameplay rolling on the side now that we have kind of zoomed in and analyzed that part of it, and I'll let you guys take a look at what else is new, see if you guys can spot anything. But one thing that I did want to pause briefly about after this round here was the gallery page that they were talking about. So looking like I wouldn't pay attention to any of the balances, but like this gameplay aspect of it, like the gameplay looks so fresh, it looks so vibrant, it looks very clean. It honestly looks a lot cleaner. The effects are more polished and everything like that. So, I mean, this is looking really, really solid. And if you notice as well, actually, let's hop into the gallery portion of this now and talk about what we saw there. On the small talk, we saw at the top there's painting, skin, board, emote, and avatar. So this is like your gallery page, and it looks like up as well. Looks like there's like shard. It looks like what is the current hero shards you can see. So it's probably just like, here's how many sets you've completed, or here's how much you've progressed, or how many cosmetics that you've obtained. And once you get a certain amount of cosmetics, or that's the level that they were talking about, that you can level up with it. I don't know. There's so many unanswered things left. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below about the sets and everything like that. But going back to the gameplay, we notice now that there's hearts instead of the flags. So it looks like it's kind of moving to that system for duels where the hearts will now be the indicator. Instead of winning rounds, it's you have this many lives, and you will lose X amount of lives in that. But now I'm looking at the side in round 3 here, and we see that there is like a 2 next to the goblin buff, and then the 2 next to like the swirl. Is that potentially like AoE? Like if units have AoE, then are they, do they have a certain synergy? So this is actually really interesting. Traits, synergies, classes. I don't know what it's going to be called, but I mean, this looks extremely, extremely promising here. Taking a zoomed in look at this 4th round as well, it looks like some of the it looks like it's like blue, like darkened when that whatever trait synergy class is active. It looks like goblin, it looks like splash damage. I mean, there's so many different things to unpackage here. But I mean, this is really exciting. We don't know, nothing has been absolutely confirmed yet. Like maybe it's not even traits or classes. Maybe it's something completely different. But like knowing auto battlers, my mind immediately jumps to Oh, that was a little cool effect at the start of that round as well. If you saw, it was like, here are the upgrades where they went, and then the clash ability comes in. So it's like, these are the things that upgraded in that last round. But I mean, this is really, really exciting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What do you think of Small Talk? What is your reaction? I want to hear what you guys think. And are you excited for Update 8?